Hi, this is the video tutorial for how to turn off your pop-up blocker for Google Chrome. So Google Chrome has actually changed the way that it does pop-ups or pop-up blocking for sites. And everything is now individually site-based instead of being browser-based for the entire browser. So what that means is that you're going to want to go into your Blackboard course and actually open one of the links that opens that pop-up. That's what's going to establish that connection. So we're going to go to start here. Start here. And what we need to do is actually go to one of the Mindtap links. So we're going to go to Getting Started with Mindtap. And this first link here is actually your enrollment link. So we're just going to click on that. And you're going to notice that it's going to do something very similar to, if you've already watched the Firefox video, do what Firefox did. Okay, it's going to say that it's been blocked and that you need to click here for information on enabling pop-ups. Well, what you really need to do is up here near the URL, there is a little padlock. And when you click on that padlock, it's going to give you information about that particular site. It's going to tell you how many cookies are being used, and etc. And in this case, you need cookies for what you are working on in Blackboard. You probably won't have that, but we're going to go to site settings. Okay, inside of site settings, whether you are on a Mac or on a Windows machine, it's going to pull up something very similar. And about halfway down this list, there's going to be a list that says pop-ups and redirects. And what you need to do is actually go over here where it says block default and change that to allow. Once you've done that and you've gone, I go back out to make sure it's saved and then close that tab. Then you'll need to try to relaunch the pop-up in order to actually go. So I'm going to relaunch that pop-up. You can also click on the reload bar that was at the top. It's not there anymore because I just did it. But then it will open the pop-up. If for some reason you need to change this later, once you have changed a setting, when you click on that padlock, it will actually give you almost like a quick way to change it again. So if you wanted to go back to block, I don't know that there's ever any reason that you need to block pop-ups within Blackboard. I would actually recommend that you leave that as an allow, but you could actually go back and change that if you wanted to. And the other thing you need to do is make sure that you run your system check. So we're going to go to system check and make sure. And you can see there are actually some issues. Well, it's going to say that this is an issue because, like I said, Chrome has changed the way that it does pop-ups. And it actually there's a flash issue as well. So you may find this is part of the reason why Firefox is actually the recommended browser now, is because there are some issues within Chrome. You might find that Chrome works for the most part, but you may have issues with things not working properly in Chrome. So still the recommendation to use Firefox, but these were the basics to allowing your pop-ups.